just had a little. Oh wow,
that was hot.
We totally missed you guys last week, but we're back. We took the week off. A lot of shit going on. Where's the cuss bucket? I already did it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be full.
No, there's gonna be swearing
rate.
tonight. We're definitely swearing tonight. It's okay.
I like that idea. So I don't know if you guys remember. I'm going to get this out of the way before we get into our really interesting points.
Gotcha.
But we had the King of the Hill Suicide NFL pool. I won.
Like a knockout.
These guys got knocked out in 2 weeks.
Hold
and
on.
I won.
It's over already.
It's over.
Come on.
I won.
It is. So
Let's start again.
We're going to start again tonight.
Well, we're going to definitely start,
again.
but right now, Craig wins the Plumber Kev Award right there.
I'm about to cry.
It's back.
It's back.
Where the hell did you find that?
In my drawer.
So
No
Jack
shit.
stole it.
I stole it. But here you go, brother.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Congratulations on the
Congrats, Craig.
on the Plumber Kev.
This thing is filthy, actually. I don't want to fucking touch it.
That's been
So-
around.
That has been around.
But like I said, we're coming Jack's carport, obviously Brian, Phil, Jack, and Craig. TW behind the controls.
Episode 72.
72. And you can find us on. We're doing Instagram Live right now. Well, by the time you see that, it won't
gonna
be
be
worth
dead.
your while. But and then on YouTube, we're going to be up. So go find us, PeekskillMugs, both pages. But today we come up with the Mount Rushmore. You know, 4 best. Blah 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 blah. This one is going to be insane. This episode might go 4 hours because we are doing the Mount Rushmore of serial killers.
Today is the day we have been waiting for
Yeah,
months.
we could do like a 5-part series in this.
We really could.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to go first.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'll go.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh.
Okay. No, well.
Go ahead. Phil.
He's got an
Well,
egg. I want to see what
you
the
know,
egg's
go ahead.
about.
Well, this is for dinner because we're not going to make it down to the PB in time, so we're going to
Yeah.
split this
No, you
5
got.
ways.
There's
and-
some melon right there. There's like cantaloupe.
Melon and hard-boiled eggs.
Phil,
go
you
well.
you go first. I'll go second.
All right. We'll mix it up like that. Okay. So first, I had to look up what a serial killer technically was, even though we already know what that is, right? So one that you have, I think, is going to be good, Jack. Because a serial killer is typically a person who murders 3 or more people,
3. I did
Right.
10.
usually with some abnormal psychological thrill they get from doing it, right? That's really what it is. And with that, boy, it opens up to a lot of people that maybe I've even known in my life that are serial killers, but they're really not. So the first guy is a guy from Peru, Pedro Lopez.
Oh
right?
God! I almost picked him. That would have been crazy.
Because he's called the monster, right? He's the monster of the Andes. And this guy killed young girls in the 80s, about 300 plus of them,
Oh my God!
right? And the craziest thing about this dude is that he was released from prison in 1990, in the 90s itself.
For
that
what?
guy is around.
Like he was a
It's
good
crazy.
prisoner. And they were like,
They
okay.
let him out on good behavior, I guess.
And joining us now, special surprise.
Pedro Lopez.
Straight
Straight
out of-
from Peru.
straight from
Oh my
Peru.
God, guys, stick around. This show
All
is
right.
going to be amazing. I think.
So I stayed because there were a lot of guys in South America. A lot. I was surprised, really. I was actually kind of scared, but I said, let me go across the globe and we'll go to India, and of course that's where we find Kampatmar Shankara. This guy, right? This guy used a hammer to kill over 70 men and women between 1978 and 1979.
I don't mean to laugh. Sorry
This
for the
cat-
families, but this
This
guy.
cat is killing someone like every 5 days.
Days. Oh my God.
He's on a rampage.
With a hammer.
So this dude was also hanged. Yeah, with a hammer. He was hung in 1979. Yes, they hung him.
Oh,
He wasn't hung, but
So he was
hanged.
not he was not paroled in the 90s.
No, he was definitely not paroled.
Good.
And his
good.
last words were, "Nobody should become like me." Literally, no one should become like me. And then they hung him. Finished.
But there was many people to follow him.
Many people that follow and before.
Oh my God, my picks suck now. I didn't even want to give him.
So traveling around, because there are a lot of cats in India too. You know, these are some countries like, man, okay,
love
India's
this.
dangerous. I had to tip, let's see what goes on in Russia, because I figured Russia's not going to have any serial killers. I was wrong. I ran into Mikhail Popov.
Stop!
You got him?
Pop off.
You got Popov?
Why'd you say that?
Yes.
No.
Because he had a very interesting nickname. He was the werewolf.
Yes.
Which you found out too, I'm sure.
Yes, I had him on my list. Now he's gonna change.
That
Oh,
cat
my
for
God.
2 decades was killing people, sprinkling here and there. But they finally whacked the dude by shooting. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He lived. They gave him a lifetime
Yeah,
sentence.
you got a
He's
life
still
sentence.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
alive.
he didn't go.
No.
He
but
wasn't paroled
Yeah.
in the 90s?
He wasn't paroled. But
Damn it.
they
There was-
say
there was-
83
there was-
people.
there was no
plus.
fire.
He killed
Squad.
78.
But right, it was 78, but it was
78.
Could be
He-
83 or more. But it's really weird how they said he
How
was
do you have
convicted
the
of only
same one
22.
from Russia?
Well, I tried to go, sprinkle it around the board. And to
Around-
me, the
around the world.
ultimate, because there is, first of all, there's no overrated. At least I couldn't find one overrated serial killer. They're all bad.
They're all good in their
They're all
profession.
terrible. But the number one has to be Adolf Hitler. There cannot be a worse serial killer than that. Targeting
enough.
one group of people and killing 6 million of them.
Can you be a serial killer if you didn't do it yourself?
I don't know, but you have to be psycho to say kill those people.
Kill
Agree.
those people.
But the people
Wholeheartedly.
that followed that are even crazier to do that.
Yes.
So,
They were
but
brainwashed.
They were yes,
Yeah.
yes. So by guilty of association, Adolf wins. That
All right.
for me.
Damn, Phil.
Show is over. He brought it down, and we're all going home now.
Well, I'm bringing to start. Well, for the first 3, I'm bringing it back home to the old U.S. of A. with my picks here,
Okay.
and I have some obvious ones, but they're obvious for a reason, right?
Okay.
The Yankees dynasties were great because they were great, right?
Right.
So you can't leave them out. So let's start with Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was my choice for a couple reasons. 20 confirmed kills, many others thought to be killed, but I love Ted Bundy for a couple reasons. Number one, dude escaped from prison not once but twice.
Wow.
Right.
That's
and,
tough.
and drove
That
a Volkswagen.
Charming, beautiful man.
God damn it! Will you
escaped
stop
from
saying
prison
everything I wrote down?
twice.
Ted
That
Bundy,
dude.
so charming.
Yep. Dude,
Look, I'm getting killed here. Thank God I wrote down like 25 of them.
dude was smart as hell. Leveraged the law to marry his girlfriend during one of his trials as he played lawyer, because apparently if you say something in court to somebody, you can marry them and it counts.
Oh,
so he
wow.
got married in court just by saying something.
Wow, that's crazy.
So apparently that was a legal marriage. Charming, smart dude, great guy,
Was he?
fantastic.
Was he on Love Connection or something like that?
He was on
Yes,
something,
he was.
right?
Yeah, I think he
forgot
was
about
one
that.
of those
Yep.
game shows.
Yeah, he was
Um,
in a game show. Yeah, it's
Number two. Number two.
Actually, that guy is.
Number two.
I date him. I date him.
yeah. He's,
I
slick.
love Ted Bundy. He's gorgeous.
he's slick.
Number two, another super obvious one, the killer clown John Wayne Gacy.
Right.
Let's start with the man's name. He sounds like a movie star.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Unforgiven, starring Clint Eastwood and John Wayne Gacy. Like, it works. He's got a
Oh,
wonderful
absolutely.
name.
Totally, that name flows.
Was photographed with Rosalind Carter at a political event.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he dressed as a clown?
He was dressed in a suit. He worked for the Democratic Party. He was a community captain, I think they called him, or something like that in Chicago. So
Sure.
got photographed with Rosalind Carter while there were bodies in his crawl space. Awesome.
that guy. Wow.
33 confirmed victims, although he did admit to more.
Didn't know where he
He
buried
killed
him.
by using a handcuff magic trick. So he would put cuffs on him, then pretend to take him off. He had the key. Then he would make his victims put the cuffs on and ask them if they can get out, and they said no. And you know what happened after that?
Well, I can
Go
guess.
ahead.
I can guess.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he assertive intimacy happened after that.
After that. Wow.
We're getting a little morbid here, guys.
That's
That's why
wow.
we're doing it on
You know
Thursday
what?
night.
Yeah.
You know what? Buckle up.
So yeah, right in the buttholes. Yep. And he buried his victims on his property. He kept them.
He kept it like trophies for him, right?
To
I
me,
guess.
that's charming. If you're gonna keep them, I think.
No,
that's
Ted
nice.
Bundy was charming. That was arrogance.
All right, so that's number two. Number three, the butcher of Plainfield, Ed Gein. Now,
And
No wonder I wrote down 20. I knew
and
these
just
sick
in
fucks
case.
So-
would have
Just in
all,
case.
all the
Ed
ones I
Gein-
said.
Ed Gein was only convicted of killing one person, but he's suspected of killing up to 7. So I gave him serial killer status.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Ed Gein is all the fun crap they found in his house. In his house, they found a belt made from human nipples, 9 vulva in a shoebox, 4 noses, and a lampshade from a human face, amongst many other things.
So isn't he
Oh,
the
it's like the House
inspiration
of
for
Horror, that guy.
Leatherface?
He is the inspiration for a lot of movie characters. One of them being Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs
Right, okay.
series. And Robert Bloch, the guy who wrote Psycho, grew up about 10 miles from him. So there's some thought that he was maybe part
Kind of
of
makes.
yeah,
Yeah, kind of makes.
part of that
sense,
as well. And my number one, we're going south of the border. We're going to Colombia, Ecuador, and Venezuela. A gentleman named Luis Garavito, a.k.a. the Beast,
What are we
or
doing?
La Bestia.
La Bestia.
According to Wikipedia, the most
They're always
victims in serial killer history at 193 confirmed. Wow. I chose him because if we're talking about Mount Rushmore, if you're measurably the very best at doing something, you're on the mountain. So he's on the mountain.
Yeah.
Right.
My favorite part about him, he got an 1,853-year prison sentence.
How does that even happen?
got it reduced to 22 years, and he's up for parole next year.
Wow.
Stamp
guy-
that. Get that man out.
Well,
Get
see,
that man
the top
out.
serial killer in world history is up for parole next year.
And just like my guy is, he's out.
Exactly.
He's out.
And as
That
far
is-
as
Wait,
overrated,
did you guys have
Confirmed.
overrated?
as
Oh,
far
yeah,
as
yeah.
overrated, I agree with Phil. If you have the stones to kill not only one person but more than one person, you're not overrated. So there's no overrated.
Yeah, there's the whole thing.
Those are my picks.
Yeah,
Done.
can't be.
Go ahead.
These guys somehow wiped out a lot of my picks. Like, you guys are sicker than me. What the fuck?
At least you wrote down a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I know. I got
Right.
to cross them all off. First one, Ed Kemper.
That would be TW.
This
Wow,
guy-
T-dubs.
Like buried bodies in his mother's house underneath her bedroom, and then killed her. I think. I don't know. And he's freaky, like 6'10". Sorry, we have technical difficulties.
He's
And he's 6'10". He's enormous, and I didn't really know about him until I watched the show Mindhunters that was on Netflix, and I saw the actor who played him. I'm like, that guy could be a serial killer, actually. God bless him. Jack the Ripper.
yeah, that's a good.
I mean,
Yep.
you
Was-
didn't get
wa-
caught.
Was he ever caught?
You never got caught. So
That's the best
you
part.
didn't get caught.
Never caught.
You never got caught. Who am I going to pick out of these fucking things? There's too many of them. No, that's the thing. I will put Ted Bundy on there. I know. He said it first. And I wrote literally on my notes, Ted Bundy, so charming. And he used the word charming. God, if I were
Yeah.
a woman, I would have dated him, probably. And that's bad.
Yeah, but then you would have been dead.
Good.
I'm glad that you're here.
I am also
On
sort
very
of.
special PeekskillMugs.
It's a very intimate.
Commercial break.
It's a very intimate.
So here's my fourth motherfucker who is out of control. Samuel Little. He's
Wow,
from
okay.
he's from Georgia. It's up to 93. He's confessed to 60 of them, and he did this from 1970 to 2005.
Oh, he's.
That's
He
a-
was
that's
called
a
the
law.
Choke and Stroke Killer. Not sure what that means. And Mr. Sam. God, that's creepy. He went through. He was convicted for 4 life sentences. I know people who killed one person and they're put to death. This motherfucker went through 93.
You actually know.
And is
You
that is
You actually
kinda
know
crazy.
someone that killed someone.
I'm from this town.
Peekskill's a friendly town.
Still is a friendly
But
town.
all I gotta say is
Man.
like with that and my overrated. By the way, overrated. I'm gonna go into a 2-minute rant, second rant. Overrated Jeffrey Dahmer. He tried to get caught. I mean, the dude was killing people, carving them up, eating them. Cops were in his place. They just didn't do a thorough search, and he got away. He wanted to get caught.
Yeah, there's a Netflix miniseries on him.
Right.
And the neighbor was like, I hear power drills at
Yeah,
nighttime.
yeah.
He's in an apartment building.
At like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So there's actually a guy. I don't know
He was
him.
hungry.
Yeah, I mean, When the convenience store closed, you got to eat. You got to
You
eat.
do.
There's actually a guy who grew up around Peekskill. He went to Cortland, Hen Hut. He went to Hen Hut. Mark Myers. You know that name?
No.
No.
Yeah. Well, he
you?
directed a film called My Friend Dahmer a couple years ago. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, when he was probably like 12 to 16. That's the range was. So he gave like a subtle shout out to the guys I know. Like they had their name in there. I'm like, wow, you were in that movie? He was like, not really.
Not really. No, you just gave me a shout out.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool, but Dahmer was definitely overrated. Like, but he was good at it. It just. What am I talking
Oh, I
about?
don't know,
He was
but-
good at it.
But
Good at it. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, he was good at
Was
it.
good at it.
he was.
Well,
Do you know what kind of shampoo he used?
No.
Heads and Shoulders.
Look, all I know is serial killers always get looked into as like crazy. Like, do people talk to their parents? Like, the police go talk. Where did this come from? Where did this guy come from?
I wonder if their parents are even alive. Some of them,
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. It's a
Wait.
good point, though. I've never seen that ever. They actually talk to the parents.
Yeah.
Well, it's always like, I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming.
Well, yeah.
Well,
He was a good kid
yeah, he was a good kid.
yeah.
until there's bodies in your basement.
Yeah.
He was a good kid. His dad just beat him and blew him every day for 15 years.
yeah, right.
But other than that, he was a good kid.
Other than
that's
that,
fine.
he didn't mind that.
We didn't see it
Fine,
coming.
until,
fine.
until then.
He didn't see it coming. Oh my god.
Oh my God. Well,
Oh,
obviously,
Jesus.
I
there are so many serial
Yeah.
killers out
Oh,
there.
I know.
They're. I was looking it up earlier, and I wouldn't say you're a serial killer if you kill less than 10 people. Like, you're a murderer under 10. That's my thing.
that's true.
Dude, that's
Well, that is a
that's a
pattern.
high as shit bar, man.
That's that.
Well, you're a murderer. I don't know. We're not doing it. We're not.
I don't know.
No nonsense.
Like, in America-
if I kill 9 people, I want to be a serial killer.
No,
But
Nine. Oh, this to
Nah.
have the title?
sorry,
I don't know.
we're not gonna put you up on the pedestal there.
Obviously, I got the wrong fucking memo because I thought they meant cereals. So I'm going with Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I like cinnamon milk. I'm going with Cocoa Puffs because I like chocolate milk. I'm going with peanut butter flavored Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms because they're magically delicious. And most
you got an
overrated.
overrated.
My most overrated is cornflakes. And yeah,
That's yeah.
that's my cereal.
Jack got the wrong.
That is-
I got the wrong
I
memo.
truly appreciate that you went peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Oh, absolutely.
Versus regular Captain
But you know what though? I'm thinking TW's gonna have a lot.
Oh,
better-
now
gonna have
he's ready to go. He's
He
ready
has
to
a
go.
lot better cereal killers than I did with breakfast cereals.
Breakfast?
Breakfast.
It's still breakfast, folks.
It is breakfast.
Those are really good picks, Jack.
Thanks.
I gotta say.
I'm not sure if he's going.
I thought they
serial
were really
killer
good
or
original.
breakfast.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to send out the memo to us?
I did. I did.
I did not. I
Here,
did
hold on
not
a minute.
focus.
I got to jump up here. I'm brittle. Oh God. Yeah. Good job, everybody. Yeah, we're all kind of saying the same shit. I got some pretty mainstream guys too. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so yeah, here's one nobody named. Number 4, I picked the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez.
Yes.
I saw him.
Great killer.
15
Great killer.
15 plus victims.
Good documentary on Netflix.
Passed away
Oh yeah.
from natural causes in prison, awaiting the death penalty, June 7th, 2013.
Passed away.
So he got his.
Yeah.
Death penalty.
He passed away. We lost him.
Yeah, we lost him.
Cheers to you, Richard.
Save
Cheer-
the electricity.
cheers, Richie.
He didn't get shocked.
And he saved the electricity. Good point, Phil.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Craig, God damn it,
Sorry.
overrated Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? The guy had 17 victims. He was all right.
I can
And
do that tonight.
did he want to get caught? I'd say probably. I think he knew how batshit crazy he was, for sure.
You don't eat people.
No, you don't eat people.
He did.
He did. No, I know. He knew he was fucked up.
Take your shit.
And
Take your ball and
Phil,
go
did
home.
you actually watch that Dahmer?
I just
Not
started.
yet.
Started yesterday.
I watched the first episode.
Yeah, that's what.
Boys, it is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh
It
man,
is,
I didn't want to watch the second episode. It is all kinds of fucked up.
Oh,
If you haven't watched that shit,
Oh, it is.
yeah,
You know
maybe.
what I'm doing
And
tonight?
there's 9 more episodes.
It is fucked.
Dahmer. Oh yeah, you'll see
Dahmer.
it right there.
So yeah, so he was
Binge watch.
bludgeoned to death in prison.
Yeah.
November 28th, 1994. Let's see.
Rest
And
in- rest in
I think
peace.
we all wrote the same
By
shit
another
about
serial killer.
my number
probably.
2 is I think we all wrote the same shit about Ted Bundy. That is one charming
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's charming.
I mean, you gotta. How could you not just kind of love him in some sort of
Like,
way?
just
You know,
make me
I
a
mean,
victim. Make me a victim.
you know, and apologies to the parents of
families,
the
yes,
victims
yes,
who are
of
watching
course.
this right now. I
But who
mean, I
cares
know
at
that's
this
pretty
moment?
fucked, but I mean, how could you not?
Yeah,
What a
I mean,
charming
he was on
motherfucker.
Love Connection. He was very.
He was on
handsome
Love
dude.
Connection, for
I mean,
Christ's
the guy
sake.
was right there.
You know,
Right.
but yeah,
there.
and
I meant to write down more.
I think Brian, you started to touch on this. It was 20 confirmed victims, 30 that he confessed to, and then but he's suspected of over 36 total. And Craig, I'm so happy that you brought it up because my number 1 just happens to be Mr. Edmund Kemper at a height of 6'9" tall. He's currently in prison. He's 73 years old. Okay. He only had a total of 10 victims. You know, kind of a small
yeah,
potatoes.
Yeah,
He
compared
hit-
to all
he
these
hit
other
the-
ones.
Yeah.
But how messed up he
Well,
was.
Right. And however, I'm glad you kind of forgot this little point
Boy.
because you know what he did? He cut off his mother's head
Yeah, I knew that.
and then he fucked it. But you know what he did after that?
Where did he fuck it?
Well, how many places could you?
Mouth,
Probably like
neck,
6.
Right? Mouth, neck, I don't know.
Ear,
nose.
nose.
If you're creative.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Ocular
eyeballs, you
cavities,
can do each one.
perhaps?
Yeah.
All right, show's over. Thanks, folks.
But you know what he did
Ears
after
with
that?
the
Oh my
After
god.
he did all that?
Oh,
He
what?
put the head on a dresser and screamed at it and threw darts at it.
Really?
I shit you not.
Wow.
These darts.
Those darts.
darts?
You know what the best is? If Craig did that, he would have missed the head.
And on that note, I'm out of here. I can't believe I'm missing.
We should all be out of here. YouTube's cancel us tonight.
Oh my lord.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
But we're going to bring back some normalcy. What's the word?
Yeah, talk
about
about
the
the
That's not
NFL.
it.
We're going to talk a little bit.
All right.
No, it's
That was probably the most fun Mount Rushmore of all time.
I'm not sure
It
what we
was.
do from here at this point.
I don't
know.
either.
That's-
I
I'm
think
just
that's
going
canceled.
to. I'm going to
We-
just
we are
jump into
canceled.
September 29th, which
What?
is a nice, cool fall night.
What year? Please tell me. What year.
1880. September 29th, 1880. The first pro baseball game was played at the Polo Grounds, and the New York Metropolitans beat the Washington Nationals.
Wow.
That's weird.
That
It
is
is.
weird,
That's great.
right? No, it is. It is great. Come on. And Babe Ruth on September 29th, 1920, he sets the Major League Baseball record at 54 home runs.
At that time.
For,
Okay.
for that time. You know, there was no steroids. It was fucking beer and hot dogs for that dude.
To last for 7 years
It did.
until broken.
That's right.
Oh, my
And
God.
1941, September 29th, Joe Louis TKO's Lou Nova in the 6th round to win the heavyweight boxing championship.
What year was that?
1941.
Wow.
That would be the start of World War II, I believe.
Yeah, my dad.
And
was
Willie,
a-
here, you know what? This one's great. September 29th, 1954, Willie Mays, his famous over-the-shoulder catch
Oh, that crazy
off
catch,
of
yeah.
Vic Wirtz. 460 feet the ball went, and he caught the ball.
That's a big
Cen-
park.
center
That's a
field
big
polo
park.
grounds.
Yeah.
And,
big.
and
It
it
was
was
like
it
487
was
or something.
also
That's
it was game 1 of the World Series. So that's how early they played the World Series back then.
And then the spinning throw after.
Yep. September 29th, 1976, Tommy Lasorda becomes the manager of the LA Dodgers.
76. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
No. Nope, but I'm going to go
I
right
was,
up to
I was
19.
a year and a half years old.
No, but this is actually pretty cool, too. 1986, September 29th, Cubs pitcher Greg Maddux defeats his
Greg.
brother, Mike Maddux,
Mike
of
Maddux.
the Phillies. And that was it. That was yeah.
He still wasn't born.
And last but not least, September 29th, 1994, the first phase of the O.J. Simpson trial started.
That's crazy. That's almost 30 years ago.
Almost 30
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
that is nuts. And I forgot to write down what's going on next. Oh, NFL. Can we talk about NFL?
Yeah.
That's right.
A little
You
bit.
guys all lost quickly.
We did.
Yeah, and injuries
Yeah,
on
week
my
2.
team. I got, you know.
Can we start over? You want to start over?
whacked?
Can I talk about the Bills for 1 second?
No.
Okay.
Sterling Shepard fell down and hurt himself jogging.
Yeah,
Blew
at
his
the
knee
end
out.
of the
Yeah.
game.
Fell
right?
down.
I just saw him on the meat truck, and they're all coming over to, like, you go right. And what happened?
I love
That was
you-
the last
that-
play of the
that
game,
you
right?
just called it the meat truck, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he just fell down.
Yeah.
He was just jogging along. Wasn't even in the play. Just throttling down.
Yeah, that was the
Boom.
last play of
It's
the
like
game.
it's like somebody shot him from the bleachers.
I couldn't
Yeah.
understand what happened myself.
Yeah.
But
I
not
don't know.
contact injuries.
And he's out for the year.
No offense to Sterling Shepard, but this has been a problem with him his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's brittle. Man's brittle.
Brittle.
So is
brittle.
DeAndre Swift. He's a little brittly too. You know.
I don't
He's
like
out-
that because he's
out
on my
to
team.
week 6, man.
Really?
You know, yeah. Yes. Shoulder.
Did you
and
beat me
ankle.
last week in fantasy football?
No, I didn't. No, I did beat you.
I think so.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't even look. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Also, I made
I don't know my
6
password,
bets
so
this
I-
week. 6 bets this week. Lost all of them.
All of you. Yes,
Every
this
bet.
week was.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I don't know, but I still don't think the Bills should have lost to Miami.
Well, they did.
And they did.
they
It
did.
was actually the first time in 8 years that they
Yeah.
lost to Miami.
Ken Dorsey's reaction in the press box.
Oh,
That
that
was
was the
hilarious.
Yeah,
best.
smashing up.
Yep.
Oh, my
that is-
God.
Kenny Dorsey,
Take a chill
University
pill,
of
man.
No. He's getting fired up. That last play was embarrassing.
Yeah, they
That's
shoulda
something
got out
the
of-
Jets would do. You know,
They should have got
and
out of bounds.
Do that
Well,
right in the middle. Too
Stephon
far
Diggs.
down. That's crazy.
Stephon Diggs tried to do like a move. Like, no,
Yeah.
just get
Get
out of
Get out of
bounds.
bounds.
And
right.
Give
bring-
you
and
one
bring
more
it-
second, and you kick a field goal.
Yep, bring on
Right.
Tyler Bass.
Right.
It's all about that Bass, baby. He would have won the game.
It's all about that bass. Did you-
Well, that punt out of the end zone was also something.
oh, the
Yeah.
butt punt.
The butt
Oh,
punt.
yeah.
That would have hurt. That would have injured.
Oh,
me.
yeah,
I would
that
have been
hurts.
injured. I would have been on injury reserve if you take a full
Come on,
ball to the arse.
full ball.
Full ball to that arse.
All right, so we're going to start the new knockout pool,
Mm-hmm.
suicide pool.
Starting now.
Yeah, let's start now. I didn't
Well,
even look
I
up.
haven't
I
looked
didn't
at the
look-
schedule
I-
this week.
I'm not
Have a look
looking
here.
up. I'm taking the
I didn't even look.
Chargers.
Are you?
Yep.
All right, I'm writing that down.
Who are they playing?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
you're just
care.
taking them.
He's just taking the Chargers. Ahmed's not going camping, by the way.
Either
I'm
am I.
They canceled.
I'm taking.
We got a game tonight. Don't forget.
No, that's we're not.
Oh, that's the Bengal game
we're
tonight, right?
excluding that one. That one
All right,
can't
yeah.
be in play.
Didn't
right.
start yet.
Why are you making it hard?
Because he wants to pick that game.
I'm gonna take the Lions. I'm gonna do it. I know
Oh,
they're playing. I know we're playing
God, we're all
Seattle.
gonna be
That's
out
The only
in
game
week
I
4.
know is that one.
And they are playing
Seattle.
the Seattle Seahawks.
The Seattle.
See,
They're playing
Lions.
the Seattle.
Yeah, we should have won last week.
Yeah,
Just couldn't
they
get that
should've.
4th and 1 to run the clock out.
Give me
That
my
was a
boys-
tough loss.
Stinks,
Give me my
man.
boys at home against Chicago.
Giants.
Who's that? The Cowboys?
Giants.
We got the Giants.
The Giants.
Oh, you're taking the Giants
I'm
this
taking
week.
the Giants.
All
yeah.
right.
I screwed myself week
That's
1.
you.
So.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
So, are we actually doing this for like an actual prize? Because I actually won.
the Kever Plum Award. We're
Yes.
gonna-
I
we're
did,
gonna do
I did.
that.
Show it to him again. That thing is
The
gold.
Kever Plum Award.
What the fuck does this get me?
Out of jail
If you smuggle it in.
if you smuggle it in.
yeah,
Wait, how you gonna smuggle?
You
Well,
can
never
you can
mind.
you can
Yeah.
you can.
I'm not.
Who's
swallow it. It's
who's
not-
the, who's the dude that's
No
still
or
who's
no?
the dude that's still in jail?
Kemper?
There you go. You can stab him with it.
Robert Lee Yates, by the way. That guy's insane. He got 16 from Washington State. He killed 16 and gets life without parole.
It's crazy.
For the record, they're all insane.
They're all insane.
yeah, I was
They're all
gonna say,
insane.
every last person we spoke about is.
But yeah, no, I'm
Robert Hansen from Anchorage, Alaska, killed 17. He died in prison.
Is he related to Scott Hansen from the Red Zone?
I hope so. The butcher. I can't read my own writing. I don't know. Whatever.
Anyways, I'm gonna go with Phil. I'm gonna take the Lions as well in my knockout pool.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're
All
due.
right,
And
guys,
they're-
definitely
you know
send
what?
it to
They're-
us.
they're-
Yep,
they're
send it
four-
to us. Send it to us.
Yes,
Send
they're-
send
They're
us your
4.5.
picks.
They're 4.5 point favorites.
Yeah, they should win.
Yeah,
So you could
It's
both
tough.
be out by Monday.
We could very well.
Both of us could
out.
be.
Yeah, we could.
We're
or
all
we
going
could
to be
in,
out.
and then you.
I don't even know who the
Clowns.
Chargers are playing, and I think Justin Herbert is hurt. He might not even be playing.
Nice research.
Yeah, that's great research you got there, buddy.
I brought up this topic, and I had no freaking clue like who I was going to take, but whatever.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Let's go Mets.
Oh, yeah.
One,
Oh.
one game up. 3
Hold
games
on.
to go with
Oh,
Atlanta.
Aaron.
Can we congratulate Aaron or what's his name? Aaron Rodgers.
Craig Bennett.
Aaron Judge,
Why?
because he tied the record,
He did the record.
and
that's
he
right.
will break it.
Can you?
He will.
You're the bartender. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Fucking pour the beer into the Yankee mug.
Oh, jeez.
Cheers.
To Aaron Judge
Aaron.
Yep.
for having
I needed to cheers, Aaron.
by far the best
Oh, watch that
steroid
egg.
guy in the world.
Come
Aaron
on.
Judge.
What's that? The most what in the world?
The best steroid guy in the world.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Wow.
really.
No.
Says a Mets fan.
100%.
Says the Mets
no,
fan.
it's
How many?
creatine.
So he's going to hit 62 at least, right?
He better.
Yeah, I
Right.
figured 63.
How
at
many
the
guys in the history of baseball have hit 62 or more home runs currently?
end. Well,
Steroid
yeah,
guys.
Bonds, you get
Yeah,
steroid
Bond-
boys.
yeah, the
McGuire,
steroid-
Right.
Bonds,
yeah.
Sosa.
So everybody in the history of baseball who has hit 62 home runs or more has been on steroids. Why am I to believe that Aaron Judge is the only fucking one who's not?
He's-
Fair
Well,
question,
he's-
but you're wrong.
He hasn't been
Creatine.
caught.
Because people want to believe.
creatine.
It's a psychological mind play you're all doing with yourself. The
right.
guy is an Adonis. He's jacked up on steroids.
He's jacked.
Anybody who's hit 62 or more home runs is on steroids. And Yankee fans don't want to see it because they're Yankee fans and it's nonsense. He's on steroids. Done.
Can I clear
We
this
should
up?
make a bet to see if
When
it
I was
actually comes out
15
later
years
if it's
old.
like that. No way.
Go ahead.
I was 15 years old, and we used to play stickball in Peekskill, right near the Depew Park.
And you were taking steroids for stickball?
No, it took me 9 weeks to hit 63 home runs.
There
Just
you go.
saying.
This-
In stickball.
It can be done. It can
It
be
can
done.
be
Aaron
done.
Judge, I believe in you.
Yep. me
I
too.
believe, brother.
I was 140
Against-
pounds then.
Against right now, the best pitching in Major League Baseball history.
Oh,
Everybody's
terrible.
throwing
All right.
100.
Answer me this question: who was the pitcher last night that threw it?
I don't care.
No one remembers him, except for Al Downing. Remember Al Downing?
I remember Steve Traxel
Remember Al
I
Downing?
remember Al Downing.
gave
He
up
w-
number
he-
70 to McGuire.
No, Al Downing
No,
is
I'm
the one
sorry.
that gave
Then he-
up.
62
Hank
to
Aaron.
McGuire. was
Then he
Traxel.
got,
Aaron,
then he
okay,
got
I
way
think I know
better.
that.
Al
as
Downing
a
gave up the
pitcher.
home
He was,
run
like,
for-
out of control good.
for Hank Aaron.
Getting 7-15.
7-14.
rather.
7-14. Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
She learned a lot
And
today.
Yeah, you guys learned a lot, and
Yep.
I'm sorry you had that fast, 5 minutes there.
Oh, I know. I do have one final thought, though, that our thoughts and prayers go out to Florida, all my friends in Florida, all my family in Florida. Stay strong,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
may you guys all recover with Godspeed, because that's a bad storm down there.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
God bless,
And-
guys. Be
And
careful.
I think we're off to PB for the Mug Club party.
We actually do have to go to a party.
We do.
We don't get invited to many parties.
We don't.
that food is going.
And it's going less and less and less. By
going.
this time, we're
But
actually
T,
going to go.
what do you got to say? I think you're ready to say something.
I say we go to this fucking party.
Let's go.
Let's party, man.
Let's party.
Ready?
Episode 72.
Cheers.